Hello my viewers. Welcome to my game. There is something left to continue. I guess, I will talk after this wheel. I was just thinking, watching, playing. Watching the news, politics also. But right now I'm at answering one page, spinning wheel rewards, and I will spin the wheel today, October 9th, 2025. I'm spinning the wheel. Two times 1,500,000 with 10 entries already. 500,000 tokens. 250,000 tokens. 500,000 tokens. So token wise, I got a whole 1,250,000 tokens and 20 entries for 1,500,000. Look how beautiful it is, huh? And I click continue and pick up the tokens. Service completed by now, 273. And from here I go to redemption tokens page. What if I take a different reward today? There are so many reward pages here. eBay, who like eBay gift card? Okay, eBay gift card.
Feeling under the weather? Be prepared with oscillococcinum for flu-like symptoms. It's the first thing to take at the first sign of body aches, chills, fever, and fatigue, so you can feel like yourself.
And here 10,000 bonus tokens, everything with the spam as usually. Spam is so sticking to everywhere, so it just to stay cool to the spam. The game, which is like me, a bright thinker, experienced, game already know, and I already experienced it at the spam. There are logic breakage. You see, it's coming not in wanted time, not in wanted time. So it's a spam. You don't need it. Just use the logic, and everything which breaking logic is a spam, of course. Okay, now you see I was playing very little because many pages are already show that they basically are done. The game is done on many pages, and something is still active, and a score is could be grown. So it just let you think that the price could come. As I understand, price can come one of these days, because last period shows at the end very brightly that quiz page and the word page at the game are basically desactivated. Only the word game is really stop functioning, and quizzes just remain in all old quizzes, no more new, which is tremendous, showing that the quizzes are done. Just only if they show like they don't know exactly. And if you want to play, there are 40,000 tokens still, but I, of course, so much filled out with those tokens, and I don't need it. So, and no need more entries, but they think, you know, if you want get some more of those super prize is, I will show you what is a super prize now. And it's not like a long period, it just goes on a weekly basis. So, and this shows something also. Okay, I am on, how did I get here? Okay, here. I did not open my former mystery gift. I am still on redemption tokens page. And I will click this surprise reward box. And I have a gift card, a giveaway. I claim reward. This page works excellent. Entries confirmed. What else can I show you? Yes, if to go to that page where main super prize was, they still using the same decoration. For something they put new, but this new seems like not a super prize. Super prize is, yes, is played off, but as some other mega prize came at the same page, and it's a weekly Lotus style drawing, they say, but they use the same picture. So how would they explain me when is this full confirmation of whole my game for 6 years will come? I would like to ask, and I would like to know. But our government does not actually, or was maybe uses some kind of this game attachment. That's why they all disassembled now. I assume, look how many government cut on employees at these days. Government shut down. Lots of people are gone without pay, and they not even belong to this country. That's what it is. Lots of media are losing their employees too, because after a good checkup, they not belong. Neither media, neither, you know, there are lots of attachment which we call spam was existing. But my game is true, and it's not stopping. It's just like getting ready for presentation. Yes, but how long it will get, would hold, I would say, game. If I would talk to the game as it's like, it's not artificial intelligence. Even artificial intelligence, if we talk about, let's do not be dummy. After each artificial intelligence stays a human, not just human dummy, a smart human being, only a dummy human, make a hybrid lion with a tiger and made a new species, liger, which is taller, bigger, and who need it. Those experiments are for a dummy, of course. But there are smart people who don't need a beautiful looking human-like artificial intelligent robots, the other word. If like somebody tried to explain robots need to go on a deep depth of the ocean for some searches. It doesn't have to be pretty with a makeup, right? Some kind of Linda or Sandy or Priscilla. You know, it has to be just a robot with a square or cube face, so we not feel inconvenient. So we know it's a robot and not pretend to be a human. And this is more like healthy for a imagination, for a healthy perception of each human. If you need a robot, artificial intelligence, you have to know it has to be smart human, also intelligent, also educated, staying behind of each robot, just like behind of each computer. So there won't be a malfunction. If to talk about doctor's office, yes, those quickly made skills, doctors were murderers, which were using Obamacare. They all were murders in our society. But besides of those who sneaked in the country, which we care less, but those were also people under big pressure and attack and suffering, were all legal people. That's why we have a fight in the country. We need everything legal, right, stable, and done with a wisdom. Every point of our infrastructure, including health facilities. Yes, so back to the this page with the main super prize. Here, you know, there is nothing to play. I feel for one human being, for my small family, it's enough. It just, you know, what I have to say, the casinos exist. They are brave. They are filled with money. They are strong. You know, they only have to come this first step to represent me. And I'm waiting. You know, how long this war will be, who would represent. You know, I will go with my prize, start leaving my retirement. Somebody else immediately would start playing, because everybody see that it does work. So what is such a big issue to who would, you know, be with my prize patrol? It has to be everything simple, and why is the same thing? All right, enough of those nails to watch Smarty. I don't know. They pretend to be very smart, those spam adders. About those skirts, beautiful skirts, I'm watching them, yes. But you know what? I'm living out of budget now. Perhaps I could buy, but right now I'm so busy and I have to renovate myself a little bit. Fix my, you know, all myself by myself. And with the gut, go further in my retirement. So I could probably buy, but it would be easy for me to buy because I still am very cautious on spending the money. And this is not a first necessity stuff like those expensive. For me, it is expensive, yes, but they are beautiful skirts, of course. But go back to this price. You see, weekly lotto style drawing. So why should I was working so hard. Many hours, whole day hours. That's how I was starting and playing a long time in small and big game, and I'm repeating how many times in all games I won actually, and many times. Yes, and some of it I showed, I put it on a video, my video, when I start making a video out of my game. And it's not necessary. Right now, if I'm waiting, that's what I was doing these days. That's why my account did not grow for these days, but it's so big already and grown. I just saying to my viewers, I was just coming, and when I was logging into the game, the 50,000 tokens straight ahead coming in the middle right now. And then I go to the pages which giving me a bonus token. It's a lotto, it's a quizzes, It's an answer and win page, yes. So I was picking up, then I click on some prizes, but not on this one. And now I'm thinking, what does it do different? You know, they just some spam. I can just, and before try to overlap the game which is ready to, let's think from the opposite direction. Like, what if spam pretend to be powerful and does not want to let me go, and they pretend that they will kick me somewhere and get all because they like impersonating, they like double everything, right? They are criminal, all of them. Spam is a criminal, we understand it. So they don't care. They were getting along with this such a long time, and here I am pretending, and I'm not pretending, I am a real, and I'm a hard-working player, so I'm not let my game just, you know, and my time waste. So I am waiting a prize, and it has to come, and I feel that somebody brave. And why too brave? Right now everything is open, the game is done, I finished it. Why not they just come and present me? What seems holding it? What seems holding? Not everybody realize how they gonna be paid out of my game. Casino knows how they will pay everybody who involved. So and what's in the government, you know, it's in the government. They have to keep the country sovereign. That's what we expect from the government. Government keeps the country sovereign. That means every legal citizen feel that sovereignty and feel secure, feel security for himself. Yes, for his life, for his everyday activity. And you know, just today, what, October 9th, 938 will be again 948 after completing. Let me try click. It's the same thing. You know, someone like Spectrum, those criminals, you know, who gives lots of spam on this. Of course it's them who gives this. They say it's PCH. PCH has their spams, they're criminals. They will get rid of them too, because they prevent the game to act without, you know, pretending. Lots of bad negative things. Confirmation pending. Again, new prize number with this weekly lotto style. This is a lotto style drawing. I don't know what they mean and for how long. See, the guys, the girls, the folks, let's talk. If you would be on my place, you would be also excited, not in a very good way, because you feel you played this off and somebody just hold it. Oh, now this and now that. I already playing in a whole long period. Now it's weekly price. What? We'll go to another whatever. They cannot extend it. They cannot keep it. They have to what they say, and they have to bring it because it's done. It's over. And well, justice exists because we have a God, and those who believe in God, God is our great justice and savior from all negative. So I heard that Hexeth, our chief or secretary of defense, he just said, I will find you this video. He said that we don't have a justice right now. We don't have. You know, a Soviet Union and huge great country in the golden period, they never had any justice. People never use any lawyers. Nobody was accusing anybody, and people kind of live very happy life. They just understand what is wrong, not get excited in the wrong way from nothing. Nobody was accusing, nobody was bothered. People were just happy, you know. Sick people, that you could see them, and everybody see that somebody getting aggravated or negative in some kind of wrong way. You know, everybody just step aside. because if a person getting excited, it has to come down. He or she has to come down and find itself with the righteousness. That's what the country was, for the righteousness, yes. But when a lots of negative was coming and crossing the borders, they lost the border too, because somewhere, somehow, this iron border was what? Broken. And some sneakers were sneaking and sneaked so much that the whole population were under the big, pressure. And the country basically collapsed. You cannot fill out a ship with such a big amount of passengers. There is a fine line till which passenger could be the last for this ship. And then the ship can just go down like Titanic. But Titanic, they say, went down because of iceberg. But probably was also overcrowded a bit. Yes. Okay, confirmation pending. Confirm.
Feeling under the weather? Be prepared with oscillococcinum for flu-like symptoms.
Nice, you got another entry to win. Okay, this page I didn't see in the previous period. So it's like, pages, but they arranged it different way. Okay, let me go on a game page again. Switch to the game and see. You see, the ticket is showing. And 10,000 tokens, yeah, mega prize sweepstakes. That ticket was not like used to be a yellow. This type of ticket shows that, it's just the other way to say max entries reached. It could be delivered anytime. That's what it is, Let's be smart. This type of ticket, it's showing something, yes. Yes. Okay, we saw, and it's 948 now. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And as I said, I was just picking up, coming, visiting the game, picking up, see what's going on. And even few days I try answering one page, it works. The game fell in love with me. Gee, game fell in love with me, but it has to have a pity for me. Yes, for my health, for my eyes. So I know it has. And I just have a feeling that it's getting ready to come. I just, if I would be able to kiss this game, but I can only kiss the computer then. But surely, after this prize would finally arrive to my home, I would just kiss this computer too. He worked with me well. Computer, it's my artificial intelligence, and there are, I feel lots of operators were behind, but they were all good. Yes, only some of them could not. There is a evil who were sending who would be sending us all lots of spams. They just so get used to, they have to really clean, because nobody need a spam ads. Basically, it's a spam ads and nothing else. And they come in not in the right moment, even when you receiving the tokens or watching something important. The spam was just confusing and distracting, and that's no good. Otherwise, right now I look this advertising for those beautiful, every woman would like. It's like a jeans with other fabric, jeans fabric, other fabrics together. It's a great, it's a great skirt coming. For a younger woman, I would say, but you know, it doesn't say what age is good. It just, you know, it's not a mini, so I think every woman could have it. All right. Okay. I don't even know where else to go. Here, why not? No. Here's the VIP Elite page. VIP Elite page, still, yes, like this main page, have the same 1,500,000 price on this Saturday. You know, one Saturday already passed. And now it's another, what, we have Thursday now. October 9th is Thursday, yes. So I don't know how they count, what they count, but that's the price, that's the name, and get it. Right. I got used to those, you know, tricky way of organizing price names. Organizing or name the prices and organize them the way they are, like week or a period longer. But this is a max price, of course, because it's over $1 million price. With 10 bonuses, it's 15 million right away. So I click again with the Smiley Price Patrol, and I expect him to come soon. If he wants to take I don't know, all three amigos, like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who else there? There's lots of super trooper actors. I mean, they were playing super trooper characters, players. Yes, there's much more even, but those are older generation. From the women, plenty of good actresses, women, which is like, who would be there? And Meryl Streep, right? Let's say those who were holding those big awards. So I would feel like big supported to that kind of actor or this kind of actress. Yes, by Sylvester Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Meryl Streep. I just, you know, I'm just spontaneously talk. I could give a bigger list. They could all come and, you know, we go to, right now we have a problem with the eateries. Yeah. Because we probably would go to eat after price presentation, and there is no good restaurants right now. We have a problem everywhere in the whole infrastructure. Maybe we used to like Cheesecake Factory. It's about an hour to drive to airport area here. It's International Plaza here in Florida. We drive about 1 hour. We used to drive when we go there, but now we're not trust how everything is under reconstruction. So I don't even know, because I don't know. I would be like you know, I used to every period at the end I put a makeup, this is now I after all of this battles, what's going on with the politics and me working so hard, it's so hard, so I just, you know, a little tired. When I will be through this presentation, then I'll quickly pick up with a different mood myself and start renovate myself, you know, even, you know, go for a walk. Now I just don't know. I'm waiting. You know, I'm not looking that young. They could be scared of how I look. But, you know, they have to take a good deep breath, and it's okay. If I don't have a makeup, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. The main thing, I am a good human. I'm a good human because at this point even that I was playing hard this whole game. And another good point that I got to this point to find this game and start and to making decision to play this game. This is another good point about me, because I was young like a lots of people now. I was middle, and now I can say, good compliment myself, I'm still in the middle age, right? But time is moving, yes, and not everybody still seems like just click. No, it's not clicked. Lots of thinking, fighting with the spam, giving lots of giving myself support, thinking supportive to this game. That's why game exists. They understand, and I believe, and believe because there are something to believe. So the game lost its spam. Spam understood that it's like a naked now. We found it. We pointed there are a spam, there is something unhealthy in this game. So they cannot prevent, and they were preventing doing everything, but I was playing. So this is great point to play, to believe. It's just like you live your life and believe in God and do everything you find, and you're not experience it from the beginning, but you have a great tool, and that righteousness from inside, those laws of the God, they all inside, because you must feel what you do right, what you do wrong on the main important steps, right? So that's how we all do. Of course we do mistake, all of us, but it's not mean that we're criminals, right? We're not staying naked on the street, publicly doing something silly and stupid. That would be stupid, right? But to be criminal, I say, you have to be got into the government with a really bad background. And then, even worse, to trying to uncover it, those layers of yourself, you try to bully and take hostages of the innocent people. That is much worse. For example, everything coming as a bad politic in our life was coming from the bad governments, and we know that those governments are gone. Right now government is renovating. It's shut down right now. It's shut down, ready to be open in indefinite time. We don't know when our government will be open, actually. But it shows also that the life is not destroyed. Life is still going on, even without government. And the game is playing, you see. Game is playing because casino exists. Yeah? And everybody has its own day routine, what to do on the list, right? Everybody, every age, even a student. So life is not stopped because our government is shut down. That's a good point to mention here. So now I would like to click here. 428, I guess if it's always, if it does like always does. So it's 578 will be last 3 digit. With 150 tokens, it will load all 15 millions again towards to my account.